Hello, welcome to the Green View Talk podcast. Today, we will discuss the article, Chinese Steel and the Brazilian Disaster. The technological disruption achieved in China's steel productivity is an enormous risk, but it can be a window of opportunity, which was written by me, Antonio Fernando Pinheiro Pedro, and my great friend, Rafael Pasic. The Chinese Steel Challenge, Technological Disruption and Brazil's Strategic Reaction. China, a global steel giant, is not just increasing production, it's revolutionizing it. The new technology, known as flash iron making, represents a true disruption. Unlike the traditional blast furnace process, which takes 5 to 6 hours and consumes large quantities of coal, this method uses the injection of ultrafine iron ore powder into a superheated reactor through a high-speed vortex lance. The chemical reaction is almost instantaneous, producing high-purity liquid iron in just 3 to 6 seconds. This colossal efficiency increases productivity by 3,600 times and, crucially, eliminates the need for coal, drastically reducing energy consumption by about a third in CO2 emissions. From a technical perspective, the Chinese innovation lies in the optimization of metal purification. The ability to process lower-grade ores, which are abundant in China, reduces its dependence on external inputs, such as the high-quality ore exported by Brazil. For the global industry, this redefines the rules of the game, directly impacting the commodity market and creating an existential challenge for countries dependent on the export of raw materials. An economic link and a window of opportunity. The strong trade relationship between Brazil and China, with the Asian giant being Brazil's main partner and the largest importer of its iron ore, places the country in a particularly vulnerable position. The new technology could cause a drop in international ore prices, destabilizing the profitability of large mining companies like Vale. Furthermore, the competitiveness of Chinese steel in the global market and dumping practices have already led Brazil to adopt anti-dumping measures to protect its local industry. However, this scenario is not just a threat, but a window of opportunity for Brazil to rethink its strategy. Instead of continuing with the commodity export model, the country can use this pressure to accelerate its reindustrialization. The path to this lies in leveraging its own internal wealth. Brazil's strategic response lies in adopting a new model of industrial development, one that is fully aligned with the environmental and technological demands of the 21st century. The key is to integrate the vast hydroelectric and mineral potential of the Amazon. The installation of a modern and electro-intensive steelmaking complex in the region, powered by clean energy from hydroelectric plants, would create a new base industry. This electrometallurgy model would allow the country to transform its iron ore into high-value-added steel within its own borders. This local transformation strategy not only strengthens economic sovereignty, but also connects directly and powerfully with the objectives of COP30, which will be held in Belém in 2025. The conference will be a platform for Brazil to demonstrate that it is possible to unite economic progress and environmental responsibility in a practical way. Instead of just focusing on preservation solutions, the country can present a model of sustainable industrial development, using its renewable energy matrix to create a competitive green steel on the global market. This approach not only meets climate demands, but also creates jobs, promotes social inclusion, and strengthens Brazil's position as a strategic leader on the international stage. Brazil, wake up! It is urgent that the nation re-evaluate its lack of control over its own resources and its dependence on international agreements that often limit its development capacity. The country's sovereignty is at stake, and the answer is not inertia, but strategic action to secure control over its future. Thank you for watching this video and for following us here on the channel. Be sure to share your opinion in the comments. Like and share with your friends and colleagues, as this helps us transmit knowledge to everyone who is willing to learn. See you in the next video.